Hello everyone, how are we doing? You got me, Mr. Flint, back again for round 3 of Baku today. And today, this stream itself is going to be quite interesting because we're joined by a sprint race. I know, right? So we've got a short quali today, followed by 9 laps around Baku, and then the official race, which is 26 laps. So yeah, today is going to be interesting. But good and warm welcome to everyone in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. But yeah, we'll be getting started very, very shortly here at WOR Tier 7 of Round 3 of Baku today. We're going to go into a quick track overview thing and over the calendar in just a second time. I just need to quickly get something set up on my side, just so I don't get lost or anything whilst, you know, trying to navigate my way around Baku with like all the DRS straights and navigation of turns left and rights and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got it on my screen right now, so without further ado, let's head on over first off to the calendar. So as we approach the calendar, as you may or may not know, if you missed Brazil, which was on January the 16th till the 20th with all tiers going live and stuff like that, it was an absolutely insane race to watch. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Then we went over to the United States, known as the Circuit of the Americas. Wow, that race as well was absolutely amazing. We had a safety car. Can't remember what lap it was on, but yeah, it was just like down to the finish line, get there as quick as you can to like win the race and stuff like that. I'll tell you, it was absolutely crazy and such an awesome race to witness and watch. But today we are at Baku. Got a sprint race today, as I did say just a couple of moments ago. Baku, a very interesting street circuit. A very lot of tricky corners. So speaking of the wonderful and fabulous Baku, I believe we need to do this thing. Here we go then. So having a look at Baku today, it's got a total of, I believe, 20 turns and 2 DRS zones, 1 on the start and finish straight, and there's a second DRS zone as you exit turn 2 up to turn 3. That both of those DRS zones are technically in like sector 1, but when you get to start and finish, it's kind of in sector 3, then goes into sector 1, but hey ho, doesn't matter. You've got 2 DRS zones. That's going to be absolutely awesome to see here. And yeah, but when you look at sector 2, the tricky castle section, like turns 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Wow, that looks like something, doesn't it? So let's see how the drivers get on today with this tricky track. I know there might be a few losses of wings or maybe a crash or two and then maybe a safety car or two in the castle section. As excuse me, we know a lot of drivers do like to crash there, you know, because I do remember Charles Leclerc. I can't remember what season it was. I think it was 2021 when he went into the barriers and said a few words which he wasn't very fond and very happy about. But yeah, but then you got Sector 3, which is, like I said, the massive like back straight, which is absolutely crazy for I don't know, wings wide open, battery down, and we'll probably see a lot of overtaking opportunities down to turn 1, and then some probably overtaking opportunities as you approach turn 3. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of the drivers are running 0-0 wings, but if you got my opinion, it's probably a little bit silly to run 0-0 wings because take it from a lesson learned, you're going to struggle in the castle section because you've got no downforce. You're going to really struggle. Anyways, then we head on over to my wonderful and fabulous. So hello, I'm back again. You've got my amazing and amazing face. But yeah, we're just literally just waiting for everyone to get in the lobby and then load up and ready to go really. So we're just waiting, sitting here chilling, and yeah. But I believe we're not alone today. We've got Tom Jakes with us today, so I'm going to get that audio setting set up, and we will fire away. So just bear with, guys. Let me just find an audio channel thing, and I'll be with you. Yeah, don't worry. I have checked Discord. I do know he's here. I just need to get you in here. Like, not getting you in here, but get your voice on my side. So I'll undeafen in just a second. Just bear with for one moment. I just need to think where Discord's coming from, just so I don't speak and then, or you speak and then they don't hear you. So yeah, that's all correct there. Do. And yeah, so we're not alone today. We're gathered by Tom today. So Tom, hello.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
That's good to hear.
Join the lobby now.
No worries, no worries.
Oh yeah, I'm not able to do tier 5 because my OBS was crashing my PC.
Oh damn.
I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm gonna try fix it for next week. But...
Okay, that's fine. That's not an issue. That's all good. Yeah, you can just chill with me today. You know, I bet we'll have a lot of fun. See how today's exciting race turns out.
Alright, I am in the lobby.
Nice. So we'll be getting going shortly. Tom, is there anything you'd like to add before we start? Maybe something about Baku you've had an experience with?
Yeah, well, obviously it's a very tricky circuit. The walls are very close here.
Yeah.
As it's a street circuit. Also got the longest straight in F1, so definitely we'll be seeing some overtaking down that today.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We'll be getting on the way very, very shortly here. Do. So make sure everything is working loud and clear. I believe it is, which is a good sign. But yeah, we'll be getting on the way shortly, guys. Thank you for your patience. But yeah, I've got a dual commentary for round 3 of Baku today, so it's going to be quite fun, you know. Going to be fun indeed. But I am just going to fix up a few audio settings here and just quickly mess around with a few things. So we'll just name this Discord. Do. As I'm not really set up to do dual comms, I appreciate your patience, guys. It's amazing at this time. So yeah, we're gonna put you on that.
Sprint race 2, isn't it, as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah, yes, sorry, it is a sprint race today. Yes. So it's gonna be a
Yeah.
good one. I'm quite excited to see how it turns out today. I'm expecting a few crashes, if I say so myself, especially
Definitely,
in
yeah.
the castle section.
Yeah. Did you see the tier 1 yesterday?
I did, yes. Was it with is it the final lap or two at the end or something, or was it before that with the crash with the AlphaTauri and then the Ferrari that was involved with? Was it front wing damage or something?
I think so, yeah. I can't really remember it too well. I just remember there were lots of collisions and yeah.
Yeah, it was just a very crazy race. I believe we'll be getting on the way shortly. We hope.
Yeah. Is it alright if I just go grab a drink real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. No worries, mate. No worries. Feel free to.
Alright, cheers.
It's not a problem.
Yep.
Right then. So now I've got audio sorted out. I might have to do that quickly, tinker with that on the interviews when we do that, but that will come very later on. Yeah, I think we're all sorted. We're all Gucci. We're just gonna sit tight and wait for everyone to get in, or not get in. Now get ready to ready up, and then we'll have a quick message from the lovely esports lounge team. So yeah, we're gonna do that just here. We'll do that as we're like loading into quali, and then whilst that's playing, when you come back, we should be straight into qualifying, and see how it pans out for the exciting race we have today here. So let's do this then. But yeah, hopefully Tom should be a little bit louder now. Hopefully, all is okay. So yeah, guys, we'll be right back and listen to this lovely sponsor. So yeah, be back in just a second. And here we go then. So into qualifying very, very slowly as the game is still taking its time to load. And there we have it. We are nicely loaded in. I'm going to get everything set up very, very quickly. And I need to quickly add you to this section, so bear with. There we go. Lovely. Everything is sorted for that. Well, unfortunately not a full grid today, Tom. As we can see here. Almost, though. Missing out on one
Almost,
driver.
only 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, one Aston Martin it looks like.
Oh, yeah, it is. And it's the Aston Martin of OM. So I wanted to know, have you watched any of the previous streams of Tier 7? Because I tell you, it can get pretty crazy at sometimes.
Not tier 7, but obviously I've commentated in tier 5 for the past 2 races, and there's been some very good racing at the front,
Yeah.
including a few drivers. You know, there's a championship battle forming there, and a few a few collisions at the back, but we won't talk about them. Yeah,
Nah, it's best to keep those quiet in case everyone has to say anything, and then it's just like, okay, it's not meant to be said here or something. But yeah, by the looks of it, I see that there's some drivers doing an outlap here at the Baku street circuit today. And I have just realised that a Mercedes has gone straight on. And it's the Mercedes of Serge. So that's not a great start for him for his first lap, or his first out lap here at Baku today. But that was straight on at turn 3, I believe.
Oh, he's gone straight on again.
Oh, yeah, he has as well. Yikes. So,
Not a good start.
not a good start, no. Seeing some difficulties from the Mercedes there. But we're right on board with Moggy and see how he gets on with his first lap here at Baku on the, I would say, quite a big back straight for DRS. What would you say too, Tom, about that?
Well, the one he's on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a very long straight, and longest in F1. So, yeah, DRS down half of it. Hopefully, we'll be seeing overtaking with it.
I believe we
later
will.
on in
100%.
the sprint and and the proper race. And yeah, he's on his lap now. Then down the second DRS straight, 2 very close, allowing lots of overtaking in the race. Obviously, down into turn 3, he's going to go now. There's an Alpine ahead of him, so he's going to have to get out the way.
I mean, he should politely move, and I believe is it Chris? I believe it might be, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Moves to the side, out the way of the oncoming Mercedes.
Now in turns, what is it, 7, 8,
Ooh.
oh, almost in the wall there. The castle.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
now he is in the wall.
Oh, okay.
Front
well,
wing off.
There we have it then. So, front wing missing on Moggy, and someone's been disqualified from the session for parking in a dangerous location. So
Yeah, Damien, I think it's the runoff down at turn 3. He's
that is
got
not
himself
ideal.
stuck in. Oh, he's hit the wall again. The Mercedes has spun on the
Has as
exit
well.
of turn 15.
But riding on board with Trust now on the Haas. Currently in sector 2 on a lap. Some of these drivers getting very close to the wall, I'm seeing, which is giving me a bit of anxiety how close they're getting. But no, the Haas down in like turn 16 now. Onto the approach 17, 18 and 19. And the Haas car is looking quite stable. No issues yet. Obviously getting close quite to the walls, but that's about it. As a J crosses the line to do a 142 in the Alpha Tari. But Trust to be up to the line very, very slowly. He's had he believes he's had a moment somewhere, because it's only a 142.8.
Miles off the pace, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Must
miles
have had
off.
a mistake.
I mean, he went. Apparently, the game's saying he went purple in sector 3, but I don't know if I believe that.
Ribeiro, I don't know how to say their names.
I just go with JJR. That's what I do. I just go with the
JJR.
shortening. Yeah, that's what I go with.
Yeah, he's even further off.
He is as well. It's like
so
a
is
144.9.
Maybe it's not a mistake then. Maybe it's just the AlphaTauri is miles quicker than everyone else.
It could be 0-0 wings as well, couldn't it? Because it could be quite useful on this track. 0-0 wings.
Yeah, definitely lots of straights, so we'll be able to utilize that quite a bit. However, there is this section, this tight section in sector 2,
where everyone's not going as quick. Of course, because it's a section where you could completely murder your car and front wing and possibly left or front or even rear tyre as well, but who knows. But we have got Luca who's just done a lap and he's done a 147, so he's not far off the pace of the AlphaTauri, but it just depends what wings they're running, I believe.
Yeah, the Ferrari, yeah,
on the same
and
tyres.
the Alpine of Emotion goes P3.
Oh, does he? Oh, nice. Let's go. A 141.1. Someone has retired from the session, and it's the
Turn 3
McLaren
again.
of Pap. And JJR's retired as well. He's had a moment in turn 19.
Turn 19.
Yeah.
So both McLarens already out of the session.
That is
Obviously
not
a
ideal.
good start for them. However, there is a sprint race to try and claw their way back through the field. So
But the
Yeah,
Aston Martin
I'll
of
have to use
OM right
that.
now is approaching the line. Gonna set his first lap. Obviously, DRS will be wide open in a second.
I think he's going into the
Oh no, he's going to the
pits.
pits, so
Yeah,
he's not done a lap yet. So he's had a moment somewhere, I believe, which is not confident on those tyres. Or he's got wing damage from the castle section.
most
Oh,
likely,
okay.
yeah.
Well, Jay's saying he's not on 0-0 wings. He's on 14 to 18 wings. Okay.
About what you probably expect around to. You got the
Probably.
straights where the lower wings would definitely be more useful, but then obviously that tight section in sector 2 is you're gonna lose a lot of time there with the lower wings.
You are indeed. I think we'll ride back on board with Moggy because he's about to start a lap here again in Baku. Hopefully he doesn't make that mistake in sector 2 in turn 8, 9, 10 and 11 with the castle section. So down to turn 1, looking very stable. On to the turn 2 now, where he will get the hint of DRS on the little mini backstraight we have here at Baku. And yeah, wide open as you can see right there. Excuse me. On to the approach turn 3 and 4 now, where he approaches here.
Oh, way
but
too quick. Oh, wow.
Wow, okay. Well, I didn't expect
He
anyone
went
to
in
crash
there.
there, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that. That is really, really surprised me from Moggy. But I was not expecting physical drivers to crash in turn 3.
Yeah, that is a big error from the Mercedes. He took way too much speed into
Yeah.
that corner.
I think
and,
I think I saw a little
yeah.
bit of hint of a lockup because he tried to correct it. And I think he tried to go off into the runoff area. But he kind of misjudged and that
Yeah.
was him in the wall.
That is unfortunate though. So the
That is really
Mercedes,
unfortunate.
yeah, he will be out in. Wait, is it? No, it's just short qualifying, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. So he's
yeah,
currently P14, but if P18, P17, P16, P13 improve, then he'll be looking to start P18.
yeah, lots of retirees so far. We've already shown the how difficult this track is.
I'm
How
myself. I'm rubbish at this track as well. It's quite hard to learn.
Yeah, I mean, when you're pushing to the limits like this,
Exactly.
one mistake can be costly, like we saw with the Mercedes just there. The Ferrari, though, of La Vie for Soul, coming down towards turn 1 now, about to start their lap. And across the line, there we go, starting the lap now. Already burned quite a lot of VRS with that first straight.
Oh, he has as well. That's a bit interesting. Battery is, I would say, key here, isn't it? Because it can waste a lot of battery.
I mean, if you're going to use it all in that first straight where there's not much of a run, down to turn 1 whilst crossing the line, I don't think it's really worth it. I think if you're going to use it all there, it would be better off saving it for that end of the lap where you have the whole of that straight pretty much.
Exactly.
To utilize it, gain that extra
fastest
speed.
in sector 1 apparently. The game is telling me.
Yeah,
so
it could be a visual error because I've seen lots of those.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of that as well.
Yeah, we'll take the game's word for it. The Ferrari looking quite fast right now. His teammate up in P2 so far. So I'm gonna try and make that a 1-3, I guess.
Yeah, they could look into that, but I think you missed it last time as well. USA round 2 with tier 7. Lap 1, which is absolutely crazy. You know the turn 1 at USA and you take a left-hander over the little hill. Both Ferraris took each other out.
Oh.
Yeah,
they
collided and they took each other out. And I was just devastated that actually happened.
Yeah, possibly some tension building there then.
That's
coming
what I mean.
into this race.
But anyways then, on the start and finish straight now, approaching that, DRS will be wide open. He's going to be up to the line very, very shortly. I'm going to guess it's going to be a 140. And, oh no, it's a 139.
You're wrong. He's beating your expectations, and he has gone top.
He's gone top of the board. But we're right on board with some other drivers now, so who's next across the line? There's a Haas about to cross the line.
It was
Trust.
Dionoso. the Red Bull goes up to P3 with the lap he's
Wow.
just set.
Some drivers starting to get a lot quicker now, it seems, here at Baku.
Yep. Luca
So,
Chebi, I think, on a
Haas
lap now as well.
yeah, Haas is in the pits of Trust. Luke has improved on his lap time so far, so I wonder where this will put him. As he goes
Oh, he's
really
gone wide though.
almost into that wall in turn 16. That was scary to witness.
It was, but the lap has stayed valid by the looks of it. But
Yeah, but
that would definitely have cost him some
how
time.
many crucial, like,
And he's coming
seconds?
into the pits, looks
Yeah,
like.
he's going into the pits, I believe, yeah. There's more cars coming up to the line now. HD Storm is on an outlap, I believe. Yeah, he's on an outlap, so we won't see much from him as Sinks is going to be up to the line very, very shortly. It's going to be a 1:41.7, and that puts him P7. So I wasn't expecting, but a lot of drivers improving here. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
although he is in 7th, he's still a very long way off first. And
yeah,
even
true,
the
yeah.
people in front of him, 3/10 gap to 6th, and then another 3/10 from 6th to 5th. So yeah,
I mean,
very
the hass
very
of
split.
that car getting very close to Alfa Romeo Sinks though, saying that. Don't know if there's a bit of wheel banging going on there. Hopefully not, because we don't want any drama in qualifying. That'd be quite
No.
unfortunate. What was it like last time? There was I think it was a Haas car of Trust or someone, and took out a Red Bull in qualifying as well on turn 1 as well. So yeah, but we have Ketz up to the line. I believe he's on a lap. He's got battery though, so he might be on an outlap. So never mind. All going well so far. No, he's on an outlap. Crankshaft, however, currently in P10 is improving, but not improving a lot. But he does
hit the
get
wall
close to
there.
that. Yeah, he did tap the wall, didn't he? Turn 15.
Yeah, turn
That was
15.
a bit cautious.
It is a tricky corner to nail, to be fair.
Several hello,
You
welcome.
have
How you
to
doing?
be so careful on the brakes. If you brake a little too late, you're straight into that wall
Exactly.
on the right. So
But that's cost
yeah.
him some time, so I don't think he'll be finishing up. I bet he'll be back in the pit lane to get a fresh set of tyres. Or is he? No, he's staying out. I know he's in the pits.
Oh,
Bit of lag going on,
that
I
was
see.
a bit of lag, yeah.
That's good. This is not only me that saw that. That's good.
Yeah, it
So-
could be some desync issues, maybe.
Both Hasses right
Not too
now,
sure.
as you can see on an outlap, they're going to start their final lap, I would say.
Yeah,
No.
the laps here are quite long. So
No, Daz is going into the pits. Never mind. Interesting.
oh, Trust though, I think Trust starting his lap now then. So if he messes up this lap, then he
He's
should
done.
have enough time
It depends.
to go for a second one.
Yeah, he might be fueled up for a second lap, but that battery, look at it.
Yeah,
He's already on what?
I know. Yeah,
70-something%.
depends if he messes up. If he does mess up at the start of the lap or at the end. If it's at the end, then it's pretty much over for him because that ERS is crucial.
Up to turn 3 now. Very close to the wall there, I will say. Turn 4. Going a little bit wide,
Understeer.
missing the apex, but once again, getting close to that wall, and it's just like, that's what's scaring me about these drivers, how close they get, and then somehow not managing to hit it. But in sector 2 now of the Cal section, we're going to ride on board. We're going to give it as much scare as you possibly can. Probably not curse him, but who knows? No, he makes it fine through the castle section, you know.
He took it very cautiously though.
He did. I heard a massive lift and a lot of brake
Yeah.
pressure being applied there, so
You could tell he wasn't close at all to that outside wall, which is quite smart from him, but it will lose him quite a bit of time. Already down in P13, he's going to need all the time he can get.
depends if he's up on his time. And he is, he is up on his time right now, so. And I've got Jay telling me in the chat that he's not got enough time to get out and do a lap, so that's quite unfortunate. But it is
Yeah,
Baku, like you
he
said.
has
It's a very
retired.
it's a very long and tricky track. But trust, it's going to go up to the line. It should be an improvement, and it is. It's a 142. He does improve on his time, but he stays P13. So that's quite unfortunate from the Haas car there.
Yeah, fine margin between him and the Alpine in 12th.
Also as well though,
So,
Sir up to the line. He's on a 141.8. Did improve, but stays P9. So yeah, but there is.
oh, I heard someone hit the wall as I was
Oh,
going
did
through. I think
you?
it was Ketzman in the Williams. I think he might have just scraped the barrier at turn 19.
But he is down in his time
And
as well, so I
he
don't
is
think he's in the
coming
pits.
into the
So
pits.
that's his
Yeah.
quali over and done and dusted. But we've got Luca up to the line now. Where's this
Luca
going to put him?
Chevy, he's
Okay, remind him he's
P5 right
starting a.
now.
I think he's starting a
Never
lap.
mind. Yeah, he
He's
is.
starting a
I think
lap.
he is, yeah.
I got a bit confused there for a second. Anyways then, the Aston Martin's in the pit lane. The Red Bull's up to the line. Is Delonzo on a lap maybe? No, he's invalidated, so he's going to start in out.
He's invalid.
Did he get to the
Next
line
person
in time?
coming up is the Ferrari.
No,
He might have. I'm not sure, but
no,
the
he's still
Ferrari,
invalid. But like you said, yeah, the
Levifa coming up to the line now. I think there is some desync in this lobby because I see him lagging about quite a bit. Unless it's just my game, but anyway, he crosses the line and doesn't
think
improve, but is still
No.
on provisional pole.
So can anyone beat it? That's the big question. Can anyone beat his time? Oh, he did improve. It's a 139.5.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that puts
Okay,
him very far ahead now.
I think you are right. I think there is some desync in the lobby, but the Hazard Trust is in the pit lane, so we're not going to see a lap from him. We might get a lobby restart. I don't really know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sir up to line. He is improving. Where's this going to put him? A 141.8. So he stays P9. So no improvement from him.
How would you say the Red Bull's name in third? Is it
I wanna say-
Dionzo?
I think it's Delonzo. That's what I just went. I just go with Delonzo.
Oh, and Delonzo, around turn 15, there was an Alfa Romeo crashed in the middle of the track. He's
Oh,
had to avoid
yikes.
him there.
I want to try and get
But,
it on camera.
Yeah, Delonzo,
Chris.
2/10 down on his time.
Yeah, just
He's
saw
going
that.
to come up to the line now, but he's 5/10 off of the person in second. So an improvement is looking not very likely as he goes down to 7th gear. You can tell he's
Yeah,
given
he's
up on his lap.
He's had enough. You can tell by the wiggle of the gun.
There we go, that's qualifying over. It was the second row in the end for Delonzo in the Red Bull P3. And that's where he will start the sprint. Is there any information on a lobby restart maybe?
I would just double check whilst I show everyone. But yeah, it's quite interesting because, like you said, the pace wise, from P6 down to, we'll see, P15, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Everyone's ready off the pace, but the top two, Jay and Fasol, I think his name was Sol, I don't know how to say that name. Not off by much. Delonzo as well, not far off the front two, but yeah, we're just going to double check to make sure there's not any lobby restart, but I don't think there is, so we'll just carry on like normal, I believe.
No one said anything in the Discord chat, so
And I believe Formation Lap is off as well, so we're going to get straight into the race. But I think we're just waiting on people to sort their setups out and stuff like that. And yes, Seville, I am doing amazing, thank you. Hope you're doing well yourself.
obviously there's no mandatory pit stop in the sprint race, so they'll all be on well, mediums, hopefully. If they're on hards, that may be an issue, but mediums till the end, and pit stops won't affect any drivers here, so
It shouldn't
unless there's
do.
a safety car, people may gamble with an alternate strategy. But,
That's what happened last time in Canada,
yeah,
I
shouldn't be
believe.
any pit stops in this sprint race.
Not Canada, sorry. USA. I think myself confused now. But we'll wait for the lights to go out, and yes, it's 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights, and it's lights out, and away we go for Baku, the sprint race, and the front
And
two.
it is lights out.
I think the front two getting an even start. Thought I didn't realise I was muted, so I'm back
Yeah,
again.
I didn't.
GG's.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
front
wheel to
two.
wheel though.
Not bad.
Sol
Not bad.
and Jay
Oh, there's
Newcomb, the
yellow
AlphaTauri
flags.
versus the Ferrari. Down into turn 3, they're going to go still wheel to wheel. And the AlphaTauri later on the brakes than the Ferrari is going to nip in front going into the corner. And
Delonzo
gets
as
the
well.
better exit. And now Delonzo in the Red Bull coming through as well. And Laviva Sol from pole position, losing 2 places already at the
I
start
think
of
he's
this
got damage.
race.
He
And
must have
there are yellow
damage.
flags. And that is a safety car out. Oh no, I think it's a VSC.
VSC.
A VSC's out. And a McLaren and a Haas have collided at the back.
Yeah, I did see that on lap 1 at turn 3, I believe. The Haas was spun round and there was a McLaren going slow. But yeah, I think you're correct. I think there was contact between the McLaren and the Haas. But what shocked me is, like you said, the Ferrari that started on pole position has dropped down to P3. So what I'm
Indeed.
intrigued to know is, has that Ferrari got wing damage or something?
I'm
Doesn't
looking on
seem
the
to.
broadcast camera now, and there's no visible damage by the looks of it. But
Maybe tyres are cold, obviously, because there's no formation lap. As
possibly,
the Alfa Romeo of Sync gets a 5-second time penalty, I believe, which isn't ideal.
it's not. And has something happened at the back there?
I think so,
I saw
because
them
we're
all going
racing once
very
again.
slow. And there, Williams, Moncho
Williams
in the
is-
Williams at the back is in the wall.
That's no front wing as well. That's front wing gone for the Williams driver there. So that's really unfortunate. Terrible, terrible start as we see
Oh,
both
look
McLarens
look at the
fighting.
gaps.
Well, the gap is
Look at the
mighty
gaps
now.
already.
What, is it like 8 seconds or something? Yeah. 8 seconds.
6 seconds back to the Alpine, and then 8 seconds to the Aston Martin.
That's
So,
not
yeah, the
ideal.
front-
As we see the Red Bull trying to go around, was that the outside, I believe, of Jay?
It
So Jay
was
caught napping
round the
here. Jay's
outside
gone
of
too
Jay, who
deep.
goes wide into the wall. AlphaTauri.
He's got no front wing.
And,
No, he's got damage on his...
Goes down to
wing.
P4.
Yeah, he's got damage his left part of the wing, I believe it is. He's got damage, so he's going to be going very, very slowly. So that's not ideal for him, but how will it impact into the castle section? As we've got another yellow flag, and it's seen he
And
has a
lots of
5-second
people
time
have
penalty.
pitted as well.
Yeah, they have, so that must be front wing.
4 people at the back.
But looking at battery-wise, so far Delonzo at 79% and the Ferrari and the Alpine at like nearly full battery. But really unfortunate for Jay because he is going backwards instead of forwards. All because I think he tried going deeper into turn number 4 but just got distracted by the Red Bull. And yeah, he was in the wall unfortunately. But looking at his
Alpine
pace...
now going for a move.
Who was he?
Mushian with the DRS, and he's... Oh, hang on. Definitely some lag there. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't. I was focusing on the AlphaTauri. I'm just trying to see if Jay's pace is affected, but it doesn't seem it is, so... Oh, no, I spoke too soon.
Oh, yeah, he's gone wide there.
He's got wing damage, so...
And that has cost him another place. Luca Chebi up to P4 now.
Yeah, that's not ideal for
That
the...
Ferrari at the front. Oh, the Ferrari!
Has he hit something or something? Did I miss that?
There is a lot of lag going on for him right now. Levi for Sol. For me, he's spun into the wall, but he's carried on perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. He's now apparently in P15.
And, oh, whoa,
okay. He's now in P15 on my screen.
Yeah.
I think we might need a...
lobby issues.
I think we might need a
The
lobby
AlphaTauri of
restart.
Christian. Oh.
But now it's
Yeah.
apparently Crankshaft who's apparently leading the race.
He's
But
gone into a wall. I think that one is legitimate, and the Ferrari has hit the wall at Castle section.
this is quite... I've never seen this before, so... Delonzo is P1, just to confirm. He's not P7, so no one gets confused.
Hang on. Levi for Sol's just gone straight back up to the front now. Yeah, there's definitely some issues.
I wonder if we might need to.
100%. Crankshaft's in the lead.
I don't know really what's going on here. Hopefully the game should figure itself out, but we ignore the position change for now and we focus on with the the Ferrari, who is going for a move down to turn one with DRS wide open, wheel to wheel with the Red Bull of Alonso. And it's just, yeah, it's just desync.
Oh my God, he's gone underneath him. What?
It's just
What has just happened to me? He's just gone right underneath him. He made an undertake for me.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Underneath the Red Bull.
Unfortunately, there's nothing much we can do. But they're still fighting.
Oh, he's made the move.
Yeah, he's made
now.
the move again. Yep, this is great. EA servers are top notch right now. As he's now back down in P16, and now the Ghost. I don't know what's going on here. But as we try to look through the rest of the field without the game having its funny 5 minutes. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, Jay is not currently P1. It's the other way around, so it's the Ferrari driver in P1 with Alonso behind. But there's just a lot of, what's the word? Desync.
Yep.
That is absolutely crazy, so we'll see what happens. I have not actually experienced this before, to be honest.
It's just down to the F1's reliable servers.
And now the host is gone. Crankshaft has left the session.
Yeah, people are saying they're experiencing it too. I think we're gonna be resetting. There'll be lots of people are leaving.
Yeah, I think we're gonna quickly get a restart, guys. So just bear with. Technical issues as we love to try and have a good race, but yeah, EA do spoil the fun sometimes. But we're right on board. I'm guessing with the drivers, but one's in ghost mode and one not. And here we go. We're now back in the right positions with the Ferrari in P1 and Alonso in P2. So, okay, so there we go. Luca in P3, Muchkin in P4, and Jay currently fighting right now with HD Storm. HD Storm's gone straight on though, and that's in the castle section of turns 7 and 8. You know what, Seville? I've got no idea, Kappa. No idea. But I'm just multitasking, looking at the Discord, looking back, but there might be a restart in a mo.
Yeah. Is Crankshaft the lobby host?
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, yeah. I think he might be resetting.
But whilst they're having that discussion, we'll just keep on board with the battles going on. As Muchkin's made a move on the Red Bull of Alonso, and Alonso's back down, and I don't mind.
FRG Damon hit the wall at turn 15. I don't think that one was a glitch, and he has left the session as well. I think some people are leaving.
Yeah. But yeah, Munchkin making a mistake there, and that's now put him on the back of Chris. He's going to make a move down into turn 3, going way too quick and way too hot, and going straight on at turn 3. That's Muchkin still in P5. HD Storm, though, on the approach to catch up to the Alpine to possibly make a move. Now, Jay's back up into his original position. Has he still got wing damage or something? I believe he's still out on that wing damage. Yeah, he's still on that broken wing, so he's going to be expecting some troubles of downforce.
I think there is a new lobby.
Is there a new lobby, is there?
There is, yeah. Let me just confirm. Let me see.
Yeah, if you
I'm
just
gonna
confirm
try
that
and join
now,
it.
and I will do some stuff in a sec. Well then, as we're getting a restart on the way, as I can see.
It says for me on Steam, he's still on the menu.
Is it a lobby restart? We're just
typing.
waiting on Jay. We're just waiting for Crankshaft to make the decision at the moment of time, but there is a lot of desync going on. Oh, you had double damage, did you? You left?
Huh?
No, not you. I'm talking
Oh
about
yeah.
Jay in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Right then, as we're getting a lobby restart here at Baku, we're going to move back over to the intermission. Yeah, you guys could just sit tight. You don't need to watch the what would you call it? The kerfuffle. There you go. That's a word, I think. So
Crankshaft is in the process of making a new lobby. I think he's just
no
checking
worries.
what settings is going to happen. I think that means, like, are we going to restart the sprint or go straight
I'm
to
guessing
the
that'll
race?
just be restarting the sprint and then just doing the sprint, but using the quali position. So obviously, no one will be gaining any places because the people who retired will just you know, be in their original order. But it just depends. You could be correct. We could just skip the sprint race in order to go with the race, because technically we should be starting the race in 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry guys, we'll try not to be long. This is unfortunately out of my hands and Tom's hands, because it's nothing to do with us. It's just the servers can sometimes be a little bit messy. But that was some very interesting overtakes, especially for the Ferrari and the Red Bull driver Alonso there. That was basically like on top of each other, going through each other, and just crazy to see. But yeah, whilst we wait, we'll talk about the calendar. We'll try and keep the
I am in
chat
the new
alive.
lobby.
Nice, you're in the
The
new
new
lobby.
lobby is
Okay.
up.
I will just go
Yep.
ahead and join off of Crankshaft now. Do. Just do that now. Right then. Join game. Let's see how this goes. Right then, we're back in the lobby again. So what will probably be a minute or two getting everyone back in. So whilst that's happening, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll have a chit chat about the calendar. So whilst we're waiting for the lobby to get up and dusted and stuff like that, if you missed out Brazil, I'd really recommend watching it, because it was the first race of the season, and we had some very exciting battles, and it was a lot of fun. So make sure to go and check that out. And then we did the United States, known as the Circuit of Americas. That race itself was, excuse me, that race was insane as well to watch. A lot of fun and stuff like that. And then we had Baku, or the sprint race, which we were trying to do, but then had EA having a bit of server issues. But yeah, and wait for the lobby to commence and get everyone back in. So we've got 8 drivers in right now, so we're missing a few drivers. But yeah, let us know in the chat if you have any questions about anything, and we'll feel free to ask, and we'll answer them. As we wait patiently for everyone to get back in the lobby. But I guess whilst we're waiting, Tom, do you have any facts about Baku, maybe the street circuit? Anything like that?
No, no. Sorry to spoil it. I know there's obviously 20 corners.
Yeah.
The last one being the flat out kink in the long straight. But yeah, 2 DRS zones.
I remember, what was
Obviously
it?
one of
Was it
them
back in
very long.
2021 where Hamilton went straight on and he locked up with his brakes being too
It
hot or
was, yeah.
something?
That was. I think he left on the magic, which is what they used
Oh,
to.
the magic.
I don't know, something on the formation lap, I think. That they
Oh,
used. He
okay.
accidentally put it on. Yeah, that cost him the championship in the end, though, didn't it?
It did
Same
cost him
race
indeed.
that Max had a puncture down the main straight and crashed out to the right hand side.
Yep, that was quite unfortunate from the Red Bull driver there, and Hamilton himself in the Mercedes. That was a very tough day for the two.
I remember also 2018, I think it might have been.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
either
was it
2018
both?
or 17. Verstappen and Ricardo and the Red Bulls crash each other out.
Oh, they did, didn't it? Was
Obviously,
it Ricardo trying to make the move on Verstappen, and then Verstappen moved to the left too late, and then Ricardo didn't have
yeah.
enough time to move out of his what would you call it? What's the word? The back of his, or the rear of his, slipstream. Yeah, that one. That's what I'm looking for. My brain's not working.
Yeah, it
today,
was.
but that's
They were
looking for.
battling all race, weren't they? Quite
Yeah.
aggressively, and then it came down to that moment. You know, it was inevitable from when they started battling. But yeah, there was also I think this one was 2017, or I can't remember, but there was two of the racing points. I think it was called
Oh,
then.
yes.
I think it was Ocon.
Was it Perez?
No, I don't think it was Ocon.
No, I think it was
I can't
Ocon
remember.
and
It was
Perez.
Perez. Yeah, it was Perez and Ocon.
Yeah, and then they had
Hit each
contact.
other, didn't they?
Was it turn 3 where?
Turn
tapped the
2, I
wall?
believe.
Oh yeah, turn 2, because the front wing of
Yeah.
that was interesting. And then you had Charles Leclerc. What was that? 2021 as well, when he went into the wall, the castle section.
2020, I believe.
2020.
I think so. Yeah, that was the I am stupid moment. Iconic.
That is true, Jay. Yeah, very true. But yeah, that was interesting at those times at Baku. I wait to hope what 2023 can bring us for the new season. What I did realise as well for the 2023 season, that there's no French GP.
No, there's not.
That's
there
what
was meant
surprised
to
me.
be
I
a
thought,
Chinese one too.
yeah,
But, that one got cancelled.
I thought they signed a deal with the French track, but I'm guessing we're not going there this year, which is going to be quite interesting. So yeah, at least we've got Las Vegas though. Like, think of that, Las Vegas. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? Las Vegas.
Yeah, and Qatar again. Qatar's back.
A very good track.
A good track, but not the greatest country to hold it in. You know.
No, not really.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
Are you planning on going to any races this year or maybe next year?
I mean, I am planning to go to Silverstone. That is obviously the closest one to me.
Yeah.
But it just depends on tickets, because it can be quite pricey, as everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm going Silverstone this year to in July, I think. Yeah, definitely very pricey tickets.
What's interesting to know is what was it? I'm trying to think now. Obviously now, because we're now in the new development season are, so we're waiting for the new cars to be revealed, and the Haas will actually be revealed tomorrow. So I'm quite excited to see what that looks like.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow. The Haas is the first one to do it, because the Haas changed their date to the 31st of January. So yeah, the Haas is first. What I'm interested to know is what Red Bull had that penalty, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. It was
They had,
like limited wind tunnel access and a bit knocks off their budget as well, I
to be
think.
honest
So
though, it's a bit knocked off their budget, a bit off their whatever it was. But to be honest, it probably won't make it a problem as much because Red Bull looks strong last season. So it just turns out like how strong will they be this season? Because obviously you had Ferrari, who are really really quick at the beginning. Could they be quicker again this season? And another thing is Mercedes are on the back foot. That's what I didn't expect at 2022. I thought Mercedes were going to be up there, but they were really, really at the back. So
yeah, obviously they had to
could they
try
be
fix
back?
that porpoising issue, didn't
Yeah,
they? That was really
exactly.
hindering them at the start.
So does that mean they could be back in 2023 with a bang, or does that mean they could not have it right again? It just you don't know. And also, what you got the three
Yeah,
rookies as well. You got who is it? You got Piastri, you got Logan Sargent.
Piastri, Sargent, and De Vries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
obviously
you have
Hulkenberg's back too.
yeah Hulkenberg as well. Sorry, yeah.
I believe I don't think he's gonna perform very well. I think obviously he's been in championships in the past and he hasn't really showed a great deal of pace and unable to really get many
Yeah.
points in
I was quite.
seasons gone by. But
I do miss Schumacher though, but you know.
yeah, he didn't meet the criteria Haas wanted really. Magnussen definitely outpaced him, and yeah, a lot of people not happy with Mick leaving F1, but
Oh, never mind.
you know,
The sprint race is gone. So
oh,
we're going straight
so
into the
we are
race.
going to go straight to the proper 26 lap
Okay,
Azerbaijan
guys.
Grand
So
Prix.
we do appreciate everyone's patience here. We'll give us another 5-10 minutes as crankshaft from now on to sort the grid and form the grid. So we're not doing the sprint anymore. I can understand why that might not be happening because of time and that, but it just happens, you know. So I don't know what's happening, but I'm guessing we're going straight to the race. But yeah, back to what you were saying. Sorry about was it the rookies or something about the pace advantage and stuff? Or were you talking about Schumacher? Sorry.
Um, I said about Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg,
I
yes.
think yeah, something like that. But yeah, the rookies, De Vries obviously in Monza looked very quick, and
He did as
people
well.
people did question his age. He's like 26, I think, so not very young anymore.
Well,
So less years
does
left in him. However,
yeah,
still quite a long time. I think people underestimate how age really affects the driving standards, and obviously the more aged you are, the more experienced you are,
exactly.
as it goes in
It's like, there's the fact that
motorsport.
they say about age, but you got to remember Max Verstappen. He start his F1 days age 18, 19 in the Red Bull car.
18, I think it was. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's also crazy. Like an 18-year-old managing to like challenge Vettel, Hamilton. That has got to be some talent, you know. That is
yeah.
like some talent. So yeah, did you hear about it as well that apparently, what was it, Nick DeVries got a probably apparently owes someone some money apparently.
I did. Yeah, I think it was something like he got lended 200,000 euros or something
Yeah, something like that.
to advance through the lower formula stages on a deal that like 50% of all of his earnings from F1 go to that same person. But I think the deal was if he made his debut
In 2022.
after 2020
Oh,
after
after.
2022. However, the team AlphaTauri are arguing that obviously he made his debut in 2022 with that race in Monza. So yeah, it's just a bit of an if situation. I'm not sure what the outcome will be, but obviously if it goes against him, that would be quite costly in his career.
It will be quite costly, but thinking about it, you got to remember how much F1 drivers get paid. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be costly in everyone else's eye, but it might not be costly for him. It just takes him one season, and he can pay it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, good season to watch though.
Still waiting on this lobby.
Yeah, we should be on the way shortly. We're just getting ready to get going. Crankshaft almost sorting everything out.
You know, this 2023 season, I hope Red Bull are a bit further behind because obviously Verstappen has the pace to challenge in a slower car, and I think it would definitely make it more interesting with him not dominating as much as he did last season.
I mean, I do support Red Bull, but I get your point. If they like start not as far back, but I'd say somewhere in the middle, like the mid pack, and like you said, it'd be quite fun to watch.
Maybe like how Mercedes were compared to them
yeah.
last season.
But you never know. We could see Mercedes bounce back, but I've got high hopes for McLaren because I was actually scrolling through Instagram, and I came past like a tweet from Lando Norris, and it said something like his points from like every single season, and it worked out the fact that he had earned more points in 2021 than 2022. So he had actually lost a lot of points, or not gained as much points in 2022 than 2021. I think it was like the gap was like 100 points he had lost in 2022. So it really shows how much McLaren struggled in last season. So I am hoping they can bounce back because it looks like the car was getting good together, especially in Monza as well.
Definitely, and Lando, I think maintaining his trust in McLaren. I saw something. It was like every time Christian Horner offered him a contract for Red Bull, he signed a new contract the next day for McLaren.
Exactly.
So,
it's just dedication.
Yeah, I think it happened in Monaco, 2021, I believe.
And then what was it? It was something like what I'm quite excited for as well is Williams. Like, you've got to respect Albon. Like, what it was Australia and other races like the USA. He's been like popping up in the top 10, and it's like the Williams car does not belong there, if you know what I mean. So it's like that's also interesting to witness as well.
Yeah, so he definitely deserves a better car, doesn't he?
He does deserve a better car, but it might happen that Williams might come back, you know, because what was it? Someone from the Mercedes team's gone to Williams' team principal, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it was the James guy, the Valtteri James person, that guy.
So I believe that
hopefully he can make a difference.
Making it, I want there to be a difference because that would be nice to see Williams challenging for podiums, you know, challenging for race wins, challenging for championships. That would be really fun. But good news, if you want to know, we are loading into the lobby. We are now getting ready to finally start in 10 seconds time. So we do appreciate everyone's patience. Unfortunately, there will be no sprint race as I don't know why. I'm guessing it must be like to time or something or stuff like that. So we're just going to get underway, and we'll just sit tight now, and I'll bring you over to the wonderful screen once we are loaded in. And I believe formation lap is off, so it'll be straight into the race as well, so yeah. But yeah, turn one. What do you think about turn one? How's it going to pan out?
Well, they kept it quite clean in the sprint race last time, didn't they? But
yeah,
you know, obviously it's back to there's that outside wall that sticks out after turn one, so that could catch a few people out.
But yeah, we've got around about 13 seconds now till we get in the lobby. So I'm just saying I'll load up now. So yeah, here we go, guys. Thanks to everyone that's been very, very patient with us so far. Hopefully no more desync, Tom. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully not. But yeah, obviously EA servers aren't reliable.
But yeah, Rusty, all good. Yeah, we're all starting now. So yeah, we'll just wait out for the 5 red lights here at Baku and see what pans out today and see who will come out on top. Hopefully a clean race, but I am worried about turn 1. No rain? I don't think so. Was there meant to be some rain for Baku? Do you have any information about that, Tom?
I don't
I
think
don't.
there was meant to be any.
Yeah, I don't think Baku is really a wet setup, is it? Not a wet setup, a wet track, sorry.
No.
But yeah, also guys, if you're watching the stream whilst we're doing the race, do remember setups. Key important thing here. Setups are mandatory. As we've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights, and it's lights out. And away we go for Baku, round 3. No sprint race, straight into the race. And a very even start from the, what would you say, top 2 so far? And never mind, I'm now loaded in now, so I can see everything. That
looks
was,
like the Alpine and the Red Bull.
Yeah, the Alpine and the Red Bull going at it.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah, I'm just quickly to get everything set up quickly, so bear with. Okay, we should be sorted now. Don't know what happened there. But whilst we're watching some very close battles, especially from the Alpine, but there's a Mercedes of Sir, and Sir's got no wing.
Oh, there's a Mercedes in the wall.
Yeah, both. Oh, one Mercedes has got a complete full wing, and
an AlphaTauri off.
Yeah, so not a great start from Chris. Serge with no front wing, so he's going to struggle. As the McLaren goes wide as well, and straight on into the wall at turn number 5. And that's McLaren with no front wing as well, so that's quite unfortunate right there. But going back to the top 2, Jay is building that gap. He's currently almost a second out, so what would you say? Is Jay looking quite fast today? As the Ferrari back there almost loses the back end, and that's now allowed Jay to be 1.3 away, so yeah.
P2.
Yep.
Oh.
As we see right now, we have the Alpine of Michigan right now, slowly on the back of D'Alonso, maybe looking for a move for P3. Not looking to make the move yet, as he makes a major mistake, and that's now invited Luca through. And potentially HD Storm, as HD Storm's now going down the inside. But doesn't make the mistake, but he is on the medium compound tyres, so that could be interesting to see how that pans out during the race, as Moggy receives a 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. So some drivers getting some wing damage, which is quite unfortunate, as there's yellow flags, and it's a Red Bull, and that is D'Alonso, who unfortunately did start P3, I believe, and he's in the wall, and that is a VSC. So yeah, a very intense start to the race, as my co-commentator has disappeared, so that might be due to
my game has crashed, unfortunately.
Oh, your game has crashed. Oh,
yeah.
Yikes. That's not ideal.
on Discord, my mic was lagging that whole time. It said in the bottom left. But
oh, okay.
yeah, now it just randomly when they were going through the final corner, the race ended for me and it went onto the podium. So I'm not really sure.
That is interesting. But yeah, the race is still going under VSC conditions. So are you able to join back to the lobby? Is that possible?
Why, that's happy.
Okay.
It's not.
As we've had a spin from JJR as well. And that is in turn, what was it? Turn 13. That was on the VSC conditions, so that's not, we're probably going to lose them a little bit of time, but yeah. Not much going on, as some people were pitting for a new front wing, but that really helps out the guys who did pit, because it will slow down the front for now. And we're just waiting for VSC to go, really. That's all we can do, but I can't tell if VSC's gone. But race control is telling me that DRS has been enabled. And I don't really know what's going on. As we had a retirement from the session. And that is the McLaren of JJR. That's was currently in P12, but he is out of the race. So he's currently now going to drop down the order as he's left the session, and Alonso as well has left the session. But with no VSC anymore, the Ferrari of IAV now is trying to get back into under a second of Jay, who's up front, seeming to be quite quick today, so he's running away. Then we have Luca in the other Ferrari on the hard compound tyres, so obviously it's going to take a while for those tyres to sort themselves out and get up to temperature and be a little bit quicker. But what I'm interested to know is HD Storm is on the medium compound in the castle section now, in turn 12, or leaving turn 12 now. So he's on the medium compound tyres, so he's going to be a little bit quicker than the people in, like, the first two cars in front of him. So if he wants to make a move, he needs to make the move now if he wants to progress further in this race. We have Ketz, who is going to be on the hard tyres as well. So I'm guessing most people are going to be on the hards, and yes they are, except for Crankshaft, who's on 2 lap old soft tyres, and Moggy, who's on like literally 0 lap old tyres. But as we approach the back straight, Ketz is trying to push and get under 1 second, but so far it's not possible for him, as P5, which is HD Storm, is currently running away, but he has DRS enabled, so yeah, he's going to run away a little bit, and that'll start to form a gap between P5 and P6 right now. But a mega battle going on at the back. What's going on with this? There is a Red Bull of Damon going through OM, who is currently in Grace Modes. I think he's left the lobby or lag, and JJR has left as well. Yeah, Jay so far.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I can hear you. All loud and clear for you.
Alright.
You're all
cool.
good, I can hear you.
Okay. I think there might be some delay on my mic at times.
That's fine,
lag,
no worries.
possibly.
That's all good.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. It just keeps spiking on Discord.
Yeah. No need to worry. Are you back in the lobby, or is it not letting you in?
Yeah, I'm back in.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah, back in now. But yeah, obviously Discord's lagging. So.
But yeah, you've not really missed much, to be honest.
Try and live through it.
You're not missed much. Just a few crashes, a few people getting wing damage, and a few people into the walls as we have
Delonzo out.
Yeah, Delonzo's out. Yeah, he crashed at turn 3. Or was it? I think it was turn 3 or 13, something like that. But Munchkin right now in the Alpine on the back of Luca. We could see a switch for P3 here.
Well, he was one of my favourites to win.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, the Alpine. Yeah.
Oh, you made some predictions, did you?
Pace, so.
I mean, he does look quick, doesn't he?
There's
a spin in sector 3, and that is the Red Bull of Damon. So that's not ideal.
Back to the front, the Alpine of Motion going for a move on the Ferrari of Luca Cebi, and into turn 1. They're going to be wheel to wheel now. Through, and then that corner sticks out obviously, and yeah, the Alpine inching ahead down into turn 2, keeping that inside line, and he may have played that tactically from Luca. He's going to get the advantage of DRS now down this second straight, coming into turn 3 now. He's going to back off early. Sensible.
But one person I feel really sorry for right now is HD Storm, because he's on the medium compounded tyre. So if he wants to make moves, he needs to make the move now, but he's not. I think he's stuck between the cars up front on the hard tyres. So the aggressive strategy is not going well for him so far.
This track, if the DRS zone, the DRS trains make it very hard to overtake.
That is true.
As you see, the Alpine of Motion and Luca Cebi both have DRS on each other. Well, Luca Cebi has DRS on Motion, so HD Storm will...
Sector 2, hang on. Someone's crashed.
Obviously, the advantage of that DRS.
Yep, never mind. It was, I think, Crankshaft went straight on at the castle section.
In sector 1 at turn 3.
That is not ideal. He's on the mediums as well, so very interesting strategies going on today. So some that I wasn't really expecting, if I say so myself. But let's just talk about Jay. Jay started this race, and he's got a gap lead of 4.4. And he's on the medium
Wow.
tyres as well, so he's gone for the aggressive strategy. So he might be looking to build that gap.
4.7 is 6 laps.
Yeah.
Already very far ahead, and yeah, that could
Something I've realised as well.
potentially solidify.
I've just realised that battery-wise, Munchkin's used them on the start and finish straight.
Oh,
And never mind,
HD Storm's out.
HD
He's
Storm is out. Yeah, that is turn 3.
I was on board with him. He looked up, and
Going on
safety
board with the
car's
Aston
out.
Martin, and yeah, the safety car's out, and that's not ideal. And I was not thinking that was going to be a crashing location, but it turns out it is. So that has really helped Crankshaft though. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's on the soft tyres.
It is a tricky corner, obviously quite well, it's a quick corner going into it, but then you have to get the car slowed down before
Exactly.
that wall on the exit, which is obviously what HD Storm didn't do. I saw him, he locked up into there, and I think maybe tried to avoid crashing going into the runoff, but unable to, and wheel off, and he's out of this race.
The good thing though, the good thing though is that this is going to benefit the hard tyres, because if they conserve tyres now, they can go a little bit longer. Because I think when would they fade off? Would it be a lap 13, 14? Was that too early to guess for hards to wear off? Was that
The
like 16,
hards,
17?
Yeah, it'd probably be around then, and then the mediums to the end is probably the strategy they're going to go for.
That's what I was thinking, but if you think about it, if there's not a safety car, they conserve their tyres, and they could box lap 19, 20, and then just whack on the soft tyres for 6 laps, couldn't they, though? As we see, quite an interesting strategy.
Some of the medium runners could be pitting now for hards until the end, maybe. So they'll have to stretch that stint, obviously, but in the long run, definitely
something
could pay
interesting?
off. If there's
So you
no
know how
more
the
safety cars.
Alpine of Munchkin
go on.
was fighting Luca earlier, and he was on the hard tyres. He's now switched to the mediums on lap 7. Same
Already, wow.
Yeah, trust switching to the hards. But yeah, interesting strategy from Munchkin on the hards for 6 laps, right? And then he switched to mediums. Oh, I think there's some more desync as well.
Is there?
Yeah, Aston Martin and Munchkin at the moment. Because the Aston Martin jumped back, but I think Munchkin had to give it the spot back for overtaking on the safety car, but it's out of his control, so hopefully this desync won't stay with us as it's... Oh, wow, okay. Not ideal. But we're right on board with Jay again in P1. Let's have a look at detail of tyres, shall we? So, Truss has boxed for a set of new hards, as we can see there. Crankshaft boxing for hards. Damon in P10 in the Red Bull on brand new mediums. There's no way the mediums are going to last, are they? Surely not.
No, definitely not. I'm not sure how high the tyre wear is around here, but I wouldn't expect
I would presume
the
it's a
mediums to
high
last for
tyre
20
wear
laps.
circuit because of the back straight as well, and then all the... Unless it's not a high tyre wear circuit, but I thought it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
I'm
that
not sure
either.
either. But I think it's going to take a while before we get racing once again, so it'll probably be lap 10 or 9 that we get racing here at Baku. So sit
Few
back,
questionable
relax, sit back.
strategies.
Yeah, there is.
Obviously, the people pitting onto those fresh mediums.
Too early.
I'm not sure what direction they're going in. But,
Do you know what though? This has really backfired on Jay, hasn't it? Because Jay's on the 8-lap old tyres now on the mediums. So now the hards are going to have the advantage because when he boxes, like when he boxes later, everyone will have DRS, won't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worked out for Jay very well. That 4-second lead, obviously down to nothing now. So the advantage he gained.
We've got the Red Bull of Damon back in the pits again. on a fresh set of hards now. I believe he was on the medium,
Hmm.
so he's switched up a little. And that should get him to the end, I believe. It should do. But, I'm not too sure. Yeah, going backwards on the grids. Moggy, interestingly, is, on the mediums. As well with, Tony also in the Haas on the mediums and P15. So, like you said, Tom, interesting strategies going on at Baku today. So, I'm very confused why some hard runners boxed for a fresh set of mediums, because they won't last. If they did last, they would have no grip.
Yeah.
But I
But
believe this
obviously,
happened
it's their
with,
choice. They know what they're doing.
I believe, was it with Tier 1, with, like what? Jake Benham, Caraton, and, other drivers. There was a safety car, was it lap 9 or 10 or 11, where there was a safety car and they all boxed for mediums? And to us, they did last, but they just had no grip.
Yeah.
So, I think they can go
Yeah,
to the end,
maybe
but no grip.
it could be a low tire wear.
Oh, hang on. We're seeing
Hang on.
multiple positions going on here, being lost by a few drivers. And it's the Alpine. Why is the
I
Alpine
think-
going slowly?
Yeah.
I think
I'm
there's
not sure what's
desync
happened.
again.
Everyone's going very slowly at the back.
Unless that was, what's it called? The second gap thing.
Oh, Moncho has got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags as he
Oh, the
comes
Williams
into
driver
pit,
Ketch as well has got no
and
front wings,
pulls
so
over to
that could be why he was,
I think.
going really slowly, but yeah, I don't really understand what's going on here. But I'll tell you one thing, it's got EA written all over it. That's all I know.
Yeah,
So,
that is true.
and as you said, Moncho, 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags, has actually left the session as well, so I'm guessing that's lag or something, or maybe kicked out the session, so hopefully he'll get back in. As we ride on board with Ket, who's currently chilling in the pits on a fresh set of mediums, I believe, and a new front wing, so yeah. But I don't get what's going on with the Aston Martin.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he might be lagging a bit and up into. Wait, he's in P2. Hang on a second.
I don't know
How's
what's
that
going on,
happened?
Jay. I honestly think it's desync.
Yeah, I think the Aston Martin does have desync. But I don't know. He's asking what he should do in chat. I'm not really too sure.
Yeah,
And
same here.
and AlphaTauri's gone deep. Oh, there's a Williams in a wall. Ketzman
there
at turn
is.
3. Hit the wall.
Oh no, that's not good because that's only him that's just got a new front wing as well. Oh, that is really unfortunate from the Williams driver right there. And the safety car's going to be in this lap. But the Aston Martin has
Yeah, we
somehow
are gonna
managed
be
to jump the
racing again.
queue, so that is interesting. As Jay will now back up the pack. And he'll back it up. And we'll see what happens. Now, when do you think he's going to go?
I think what happened with the Aston Martin was he put it on his on pause, so his AI was driving.
Oh, okay.
Came back and is up in P2, so the AI
When's
maybe
Jay?
causing some issues for the rest of the lobby.
When do you think Jay's going to go?
I think.
Oh, he's gone now.
Oh, he's gone now.
He's reacted.
He's gone early, and he's.
And
caught,
hang on a minute. Yeah, he's been caught napping.
I think. Yeah. I think
Oh.
the Aston Martin might be letting people through. Maybe.
No, the Aston Martin's. I don't know what the Aston Martin's doing, but there's a lot of
don't either.
changes left, right, and centre. As we look backwards, and yeah, the Aston Martin is giving positions back. So
And
that's
yeah,
quite nice.
I suspected that the Ferrari overtook the Aston Martin before the start-finish line,
Yeah,
and
so he had
has
to back
picked up a
off.
penalty for it.
Oh, he
But
has.
I think, I think that penalty
will get
should get
removed.
removed after
that
the
will get
race.
removed,
after
100%.
the
that won't be
after the
counted.
stewards
But
look at that one.
J 3.4 now.
Oh, and the Aston Martin in the wall.
Oh, is he? No.
He had a bit of oversteer
Oh,
on there.
yikes.
Oh, and a Mercedes round.
That's
It's
the Mercedes
Seri
and Moggy, I
DLL
believe. No, that's Sir.
Sergi.
Sergi, sorry.
And a Red Bull going wide too. So all of the drama happening at the back.
There is a
The
Haas
Alpine.
of Tony.
At
Maybe looking for a move into the car
the front
section, maybe not?
motion. Oh yeah.
There is,
Very
yeah, little
close
battle
back
for
here.
P10 right now. Haas pretty close. Castle section. The Aston Martin sliding all over the back end of Damien right now. Chris, hello, welcome. How you doing? Unfortunate to see you retire from the race, but it says you haven't DNF'd on my screen, so don't know what's going on. But let's have a chat about tyres. 9 laps for Jarrett now on the mediums. And the Aston Martin goes wide.
Hang on, Jay. Oh yeah, Jay's already got a 4-second lead because of
Yeah.
that.
Insane,
safety
isn't
car
it?
restart from that Aston Martin. That's gonna help him out. He's
We're
pretty
gonna
much
see
got
a
his
move
advantage that he had before the safety car
from
back
Damon
already.
on Moggy right now, up to P7. On the hards, so the hards are looking to come into play now as Moggy's going for a little bit of a dive. And Damien's saying, thank you very much, I will take that move, but never mind. The
Moggy keeps it
Mercedes
around the
will-
outside.
Yeah, the Mercedes will get the better grip though, because he's on the medium compound tyres, isn't he? So
Yeah, obviously
had the
no
better traction.
DRS as well for the 2 laps after the safety car, so the Red Bull won't have that advantage.
But
Is
he's
he going to go
looking.
for it into turn 3? No, he isn't. Going to back off there. Moggy
yeah,
keeps P7 for now, and but yeah, Damien all over the back of the Mercedes, trying
look
to
up the
get a
furthest the
move.
grid. We've got Crankshaft right now, who's under pressure. No, it was not.
Maybe
not under pressure.
pressuring the Mercedes into a
pressuring Trust.
mistake, as there it is. The mistake occurs. Moggy made an error.
Oh, did he? Oh, he's still ahead, I believe. Yeah, he's still ahead. Looking at P4, Michkin and Luke right now.
My it's happened again. My
Game
game
crashed.
is my voice is I don't know what's lagged again.
Turns
And my game is stopped.
turn 16, 17 right now. Riding on board with Munchkin and having a look. He might go for a move to promote himself to P3, maybe. So we'll see what happens. Riding on board with the Alpine right now. Alpine versus Ferrari. Obviously the Ferrari on the hards and the Alpine on mediums. Down to turn 1. The Alpine making it stick, you know, and that's him up into P3, but the Ferrari might come back, you know, because he will have DRS going into turn 2, onto the approach to turn 3 now. But how quick can the Ferrari be in a straight line? Doesn't seem to be gaining as much, so Mitch can be fine now. He's probably charge on way to get P2, so yeah.
Yeah, I am back in the race now. So
Nice.
yeah, hopefully that shouldn't happen again.
Fingers crossed.
Haas in the pits though.
Haas in the pits, yes. And I'm looking at Trust right now, and he's back in DRS range of Luca. But what surprised me is Luca seems to be going a little bit slowly. So he could be struggling on tyre
Yeah,
temps. There's
Just
someone's in the wall,
off the pace.
and that's another safety car.
Oh, another Williams.
Williams.
Moncho.
Watch out.
Yeah, he's done an exact replica of what his teammate did under the safety car.
And Moggy as well, who did in
And
qualifying.
both Williams out the race. Yeah. Another safety car then.
So now that will actually benefit Jay on the medium tyres as well, so he can pit now for a fresh set of hards and go to the end now, I believe.
Yeah, that
But
has helped him in his
big
strategy.
question, will he box? It'd be silly if he didn't box.
It would.
But
I
he'll
think
come
it's
out.
inevitable, really.
He should
Yeah,
come
he
out
is.
P4. The gap between where the Ferrari is with Trust and Crankshaft and Moggy and that lot, so let's see where he comes out then.
Well, I think it might be a bit lower, maybe 6th or 7th.
Muchkin's staying out
Oh,
there as he
wait,
boxed on
did
the
he?
safety car.
Did he just get reset to track? Oh wait, hang on. Okay, my game's lagging. Okay, no, he's in the pits now. Never mind. Oh, a lot of other people have pitted too. A Ferrari
Yeah,
double stack, I believe.
Ferrari double
Yeah,
stack.
it
Let's see how
is.
this turns out. It seems to be all going well for the Ferrari team.
A wing change for the Red Bull of Damien.
It's good to get that done under virtual safety car, actually. I mean, not sorry, safety car.
Yeah, and that is unfortunate. The Ferrari of Levifasol had to serve his 5-second penalty, which held up Luca Cebi too. So none of the Ferrari drivers gaining from that.
Not at all. So, yeah, but watching on the drivers
Mulchian
now.
leads, but he is still on those 6-lap old medium tires, which, as we said earlier, are unlikely to make it to the end.
It's true.
Yeah, maybe that lead may only stay temporarily. Trust though behind him on the 6-lap hard tires, looking in a
He's
good
just got to
position.
conserve now. He's got to conserve those tires, and he will make it, I believe. Just depends. But 6 laps,
Dude,
like you
we are
said,
halfway through the race now.
it's pushing, isn't it? It is pushing it. He's got to keep off the curves at all
Yeah.
times now. That's what he's got to do. Keep off the curves and he'll be fine, I believe. I see him slow down there, so. But yeah, looking at tyres again. Fresh set from P5 down to P9. So, yeah, like you said, the people who pitted earlier on the safety car did box again for a fresh set of mediums. So they'll definitely be able to get to the end now. 100%.
Yeah, some people in this race have pitted 3 times already.
3?
Looking on the race director, Moggy has gone from the hards to the softs to mediums.
Oh, someone in the pit
Damien's
lane.
gone from mediums, hard mediums, and then Tony's gone hards, mediums. So
Sergi back in the
yeah,
pits on a set of
interesting.
mediums. Now waiting for us. What's he waiting for? Oh. I don't know what's going on. I think he's lagging out because the pit crew did his tyres. The pit crew to come out again, so. I don't know what's going on with the game today.
This is meant to be Ferrari strategy.
Migrating host. The host is
What?
gone.
Oh, really?
Bear with guys, I don't know what's really going on here. There's a lot of decent going on, unfortunately. I know, right? That Mercedes
Yeah.
is still stuck in the pit lane.
Still waiting there. It's like a Valtteri Bottas pit stop. Oh, he's finally gone. There we go.
Is he going now, is he?
Yeah, he has come out now.
What was that all about?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he's in ghost mode now.
I don't think any positions
Well,
have been changed.
half the drivers are left on my screen. Everyone's in ghost mode.
Yeah, same for me actually.
Everyone's DC'd. Yeah, I think EA having its moments today.
Yeah,
What would you say?
it's one of those days, isn't it? Like it's pretty much every day for EA, but
Yeah, no one's in the lobby.
yeah, this game is a lot. There's a lot of issues with it still.
It's broken, 100%.
It's quite poor from EA after being out for what is it, like 7 months now.
Yeah, they can't even
Still
run
issues like
stable
this
servers.
haven't been fixed. Yeah, I
And
mean
that is
the
main
other
issue.
games, past games like F1 2021 and 2020 were completely fine. You know, I never experienced any of these issues.
Never,
Yeah.
same here, never. And now when you get 2022, you expect it every single time.
Yeah.
There's not much we can do. It's literally out of our reach. I need to see what's going on here because I would like to know what's happening. The lobby is just broken. Basically, Jay, at the moment, yeah.
People are saying restart, but
I don't think
know
we
if
can't get a restart because I ain't got time. That's the issue.
Yeah, me neither. If there's a restart, it won't be able to be streamed. Yeah, it's a tricky situation.
It is a very tricky.
There are a few people who aren't ghosted for me.
Yeah, same with what. P1's ghosted, P2's ghosted, P4's ghosted, P5, P6, P7, P8, P9, P10, P11, and P12. The only one in the lobby for me is Jay at the moment.
Oh, Jay's ghosted for me. For me, it's Damien and Moggy who aren't. They're the only ones.
I need to know what's going on here.
Oh, well, safety car is in this lap by the looks of it.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a full ghosted restart with AIs battling each other. So, yeah.
The lobby is broken. I only have one car on my screen. That is
But you only have one person there.
Yeah,
or
and
one
that person
who's not
is
ghosted.
No, only guy that I have in the lobby is Jay on my screen.
Really?
Yep.
I've everyone still, but
I just have Jay on my screen. He's making a move in turn 1. I think the lobby's broken.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, Moggy and Damien are still racing, like properly. You can tell that it's an actual person, not an AI. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Moggy spun. Moggy spun.
Yeah, I don't really know how to commentate when, you know, when the lobby's broken, because Jay has now put out a nice gap of a lead so far, so... I don't really know what to expect. Yeah, I only have one driver in the lobby, and it is going to be Jay. That's about it.
Is he into P2 for you now?
No, he's in P1. Jay's in P1 for me.
He's in P2 for you. Yeah, this lobby's broken. Wow. Well, this is not what I was expecting when I was gonna commentate today.
Same here. The EA just ruined the game once again and strike again.
Yep.
I am going to try and put us on the internet. I'm going to try and rejoin the lobby, so let's see how that goes. So, yeah.
Someone suggested there's a break week on March 19th, but maybe redo the race then, possibly. that could be a valid shout.
Michael Massey Racing, someone said, is going on here. But I don't know what to do because the issue is that Luke isn't replying, Crankshaft ain't replying. So I don't know what to do. What I can do is try and get back into the lobby again. Bear with guys, sorry about this. Just getting back into the lobby now. Won't be long. Huh. Lol. Foggy.
Oh, the race has just ended for me, and this time I don't think it was due to my lag. I think everyone might have left.
I'm back in the lobby. I've got Pap on my
Is
screen.
everyone in there?
I've got a Ferrari in P1. I've got Munchkin in P2. Luca in P3. Crankshaft in P4. P5. Aston Martin. J not in the lobby. He's in a different universe now. So, I don't know what's going on. So we're back here now. Racing. But I've got a Ferrari in P1. So I don't really know what's going on, but I guess I'll ride on board with the Ferrari then of AIV then, down into turn number 2, and looking very nice and fine there, so he's all good up ahead of Luca. And Luca on the back of Munchkin, maybe looking in DRS range, so we'll see what happens there. So, Tom, who have you got in your race then?
Oh, my race finished.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, Rusty, it's not fixed. Tom's in another universe where his race is just completely finished. No, the lobby's broken because I was in a lobby with Jay. I left my game, joined off Crankshaft's Steam, and now Jay's not here, but Jay's now joined, so the lobby is broken. So it's not fixed now.
Yeah, I think everyone's leaving now. I think the race is getting cooled off.
I don't know what to really do. Like, is the race finishing up, or are we just what's going
on? I actually have no idea.
So yeah, Isaac, if you let me know, I will go from there. Yeah, basically, each driver's in a parallel universe in different lobbies where people have, yeah, gone. So, yeah. I don't know what to really do. Yeah, red flag might be a good idea. Exactly, Chris. But, yeah, riding on board with the Alpine and Crankshaft, however, in P4, 6.7 behind Luca. That's pretty much how it's going right now. But Luca back in DRS range. Yeah, I need that to happen, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's fine, no worries.
I'm back in.
You're back in, so a Ferrari should be
Is
P1 right now.
yeah, and then Mushi and then Luca. Is that right?
Yep.
And then a
So,
big gap to crankshaft.
yeah, and then Jay's in
Okay.
P5, who was in P1 in my universe, but now is in P5 in this universe, so my head is just gonna explode.
Alright, understood. There's some battles at the back. Oh no, they're all in AI, that's why.
I mean, saying that Pap is not, but he's making his way through the AI. Same with OML as well. He's not in AI, so he's actually in the game racing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a battle on the back straight now of OML and Pap now. They're fighting.
Ooh,
And,
at the front, Luca 4/10 behind the Alpine, who doesn't have the benefit of the DRS, whereas the Ferrari does. But looks to be a bit too far back on this occasion. Maybe next lap done that on main straight. Oh, he's got very close to the rear of the Alpine there. Almost running straight into the back of him as they headed through turn 3. But yeah, the Alpine staying ahead of Luca.
yep, pretty much. And there's a little battle for behind, and the Aston Martin of OML managing to get past the McLaren, but the McLaren is coming back into turn 3.
Oh, he's
McLaren's
gone
gone
straight
on. So that is not
That was
ideal.
quite funny to watch.
It was actually. I don't know why, but like you said, it was actually quite funny to watch the McLaren go straight off instead of turning left. So yeah, that was interesting. Anyways, then Luca on the back of Muchkin right now. Not really on the back, but you know, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking quite under control right now.
Losing time though, and if he
He
loses
is.
a bit more, he's not going to have DRS for this long straight. That wouldn't be ideal, but yeah, deploying the ERS now. Going to try and gain back and get back in within that 1 second, and there's the detection point, and he will have DRS down this straight. Going to try and gain as much time as possible into turn 1, and then have the second benefit into turn 3. But the red light on the back of the Alpine is flashing, indicating that he is below
Exactly.
10% ERS. So and yeah, Luca Chebi with still a healthy amount of battery left in the tank, 54% to be exact. And yeah, he's going to deploy some of that here, as well as the DRS. But once again, too far back on this straight leading down to turn 3, and the Alpine stays ahead.
That is very good. You have some pitters from Moggy and Damon in the pit lane. So don't know why they're in the pits, but currently now we have a battle for P2, you could say.
Yeah, and about to make it a Ferrari 1-2 as well, which
Exactly.
definitely would be
I
ideal
don't know
for
if
the Scuderia.
I don't know if the results will be counted in for this race.
No, they might not. Yeah.
I mean, I would say for the Le Mans event, I would say it's not as worse as that. The Le Mans event was a little bit worse than this issue.
There's a battle down for P6. The Aston Martin and the Haas are very close to each other.
They are, yes, they are indeed, and the Haas making a
Ooh, the
very
Haas
big
goes
mistake
wide.
there. He must have damage, surely.
None that I can see. Is he going to come back at him now? No,
Oh,
not
he
into
was
turn
looking.
15. That would be a death wish.
He was
Yeah,
looking though, which was quite scary.
I think. Yeah, waiting for the DRS down this next straight to gain that position back. But Luca Chebi on the back of the Alpine now will have DRS again. Can he get it done this time? We've seen it for 3 laps in a row. Hang on, there's a Haas. A Haas has
Stopped.
crashed. Trust Chaillot. He was battling the Aston, wasn't he?
Exactly, yeah, he
yeah,
was,
he's made a mistake. I think he might be out of the race, certainly out of the points. Yeah, he's lost lots of positions there. Luca Chebi was unable to make the move on the Alpine. Still right up close to the back of him, and
Munchkin
we'll
under a lot
get
of
the
pressure
helping
now.
of DRS again. soon.
That's not good. But castle section now. Both drivers managing to get through there very, very nicely. Now I'm wondering, have they got fresh mediums? No, they haven't. They're both on 10 lap olds. No, they're not. Mutune's on 16 lap old
Emotion,
mediums, and
16.
Luca's on 10.
Yeah. Also, I think Luca may be playing the time game, waiting until that final lap possibly to make the move. So if he made
It's
it
just
now,
the fact, look how
obviously the
close he
Alpine
looks.
would get the DRS.
And the red light of the Alpine is flashing, so he must have no battery going on board. No, he doesn't. He only has 6%.
Yeah. And this could be where Luca makes the move into turn 1 here. He has the DRS.
He's not using
He's
the battery
stopped deploying
either.
the ERS. He's down to 24%. He's going to pull out to the right-hand side now. And he's going to make it a provisional Ferrari 1-2 in this Azerbaijani Grand Prix. The Alpine drops down to P3 to make it an Alpine 3-4 right now.
To be honest,
But,
I don't think the
with the
Alpine's going to
DRS
have
again.
the chance to battle for tyre wear reasons.
Yeah, and battery reasons as well. Luca may have had may have got that second place solidified now over Mulcian, who has driven very well, to be fair to him.
Despise the other parallel universes.
Yep.
But looking elsewhere for battle-wise, AI, Trust, P11 now. Really unfortunate for him. He had a very good qualifying session, and then, yeah, not ideal for him. But I'm surprised.
Oh, Mulcian! Big error there
That's
on
not
the
good.
exit.
I think that's... Hey, could he ever...
And
He could be in puncture territory soon, with how many... Like, how old his tyres are, saying that.
yeah, he could. He hasn't pitted since that first safety car, has he?
No, he stayed on it.
Yeah, we question whether those mediums would last. And, you know,
We'll
this
find
is
out
starting to get to
shortly.
that stage where it is that high risk point.
But riding on board with the
Lukachebi a
Ferrari
second clear.
in provisional pole right now. Taking us to the penultimate lap, if I could say the word, of the race. Lap 25 out of 26. And, yeah, currently chilling in P1. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, if the Alpine can make it to the end on those tyres, I'll be quite impressed.
Yeah, 2 laps left to do it. Yeah, we'll definitely just be trying to nurse them back home to the finish line.
Yep. Pretty much.
There's no need to push anymore. His teammates 7 seconds behind him, so a healthy margin there.
I mean, what's quite unfortunate as well is we talk about Jay. He started in P1 for the race, and now he's down in P5.
Yeah, we saw him very dominant at the start, didn't we? 4
Yeah.
seconds before that first safety car, and then 4 seconds before that second one as well. So, yeah, not been very lucky.
Not
with the
lucky
safety cars
indeed.
today. Not many battles going on right now. No one really
I mean,
very
there's not
close
many
to each other.
many people in the lobby as the Alpine almost making a major mistake there. Hearing a little bit of lockups now, so could we potentially see a puncture on the final lap of the race? We'll have to find out.
Oh, Lukachebi's out.
Luca, what's happened to Luca?
He's
Was
hit
that
the
a-
wall at turn 19. And he's out
Well,
of the race.
It's an Alpine
Devastating.
double podium then. It's an Alpine double.
The penultimate lap. It was the final corner of the penultimate lap. And the Ferrari has made a costly error. And is out of the
Exactly.
Grand Prix.
That is not ideal.
Wow. The Ferrari 1-2 was looking so likely. And obviously after they crashed into each other at turn 1 of last race, it would have definitely brought them back up in the table in the constructors. But that's cost him 18 points. So,
Yeah, I don't think Luke would be happy with
yeah.
that one. But looking at the Alpine in P2, it just looks like it has so much like decent grip.
Yeah. Yeah, those mediums seem to have actually lasted, which is surprising. But
It is.
yeah,
It's all
he's
about the
managed to
final
make him do it.
corner. Because I do know about the final corner where Luca crashes. If you don't have much tyre grip, then you're spinning.
Yeah.
I've seen the Aston Martin retire from the session as well. He's crashed where Moggy crashed as well.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
That
right
is
in the
not
middle of the
ideal.
road. So late drama happening here, but Leviva, so in the Ferrari, has led ever since those desync issues, hasn't he?
Yep.
And down this back straight now, he's going to come home and he's going to win in Baku.
He is indeed. Almost at the start and finish line when he can get ready to celebrate here in Baku, and he does. P1.
There we go. It's been
I've just
a
realised that
chaotic
Jay's all
race.
over the back of Muchkin here. Might
Oh,
look for
he is.
P3.
Run
Might
down
not.
to the line. He's going to get the DRS deployed as well as the ERS, but nothing left in the tank. It's going to be a run to the line, a photo finish, and he gets the move.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Less than a tenth of a second in it.
Okay. Wow. That was I didn't know, but I did not realise Jay got that close to the end.
Yeah, I know
Wowzers.
that. He definitely gained within those final few laps, but wow, what an
Wow.
ending.
That is an ending indeed, but that was a really
And
good
then
ending.
the AI, the McLaren's just overtaken the Mercedes on the line as well. With the AI.
Any more insane overtakes going on here with the AI? Let's have a look.
I don't know. I think that's it. You just got
Is
Muggy and Trust to come over.
I know, Joe. I know how you feel right now.
Well, it was 0.018 in it.
Wow.
Jeez, that is so close.
Well, at least Jay got the move done.
Yeah.
But yeah, Trust down to P10 and points.
There we go. That's the race over.
Yeah,
Not
I
sure
don't-
if that will count.
I don't think
But-
it will, in my opinion. I don't think the points will be counted because EA, once again, unreliable, as usual.
Yeah.
Lobby issues, and then this happens, so... Yeah, not ideal.
From what we saw of it, though, it was a pretty
It was
good
a
race.
really... Especially with Jay and... Oh,
Yeah.
that was something. But if you want
There
an
we go, then.
interview, you can do, but I don't know if anyone would like one due to the servers and everything. But if you would like one, let
Yep.
me know or Tom know, and we'll bring you right down. Jay will come for an interview. So I'm going to sit tight and wait for people to join the waiting for interview channel, and then we'll drag you guys down or up, realistically. Yeah, no worries, Jay. But GG's to Ferrari. Unfortunately, there wasn't a double podium for Ferrari today. Like, Luca made that costly error on what turn was it again? Turn 20?
19
19, sorry, yeah.
on that penultimate lap.
That was not ideal for the Red Bull driver there. Not Red Bull driver, Ferrari driver, sorry. But yeah, we're just waiting on a few drivers to get in the interview channel, and then we'll bring you guys up and we can have a nice chit chat. And yeah, but like I said, Tom, a bit of a confusing race today here at
Yeah,
Baku.
quite a hard one to commentate, wasn't it?
It was. Qualifying was like, I feel like qualifying was only the entertaining part to watch today. And then when you got into
Yeah.
the race, it was like, Absolutely crazy. We'll move over to the interview. The Discord audio will not come through, so let me just change that, and there we go. That's all sorted. And we'll now bring Jay up to have a chat with us and see how he did today and his thoughts and stuff like that. So let's do this. Jay, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello,
Amazing.
Jay.
I'll let Tom do this interview for you. So Tom, take it away.
Right, well, we saw that obviously the photo finish on the line there. Talk us through that. How did you feel coming up to the
Yeah.
Alpine on the back there?
Well, at first, because obviously his tyres were very high, I thought he had a puncture. And then near the end of the straight, he started picking up pace. I was like, oh, Jesus, he's quick on the puncture. But I think he just lost it out of one of the last corners. So I had no ERS, so I was just like kind of like leaning forward, like go, go, go. And just about got him.
Yeah, that was very tense finish there. Obviously there were lots of desync issues. Did that really affect your race at all?
Yes, a lot. I've lost the win because of the desync and the disconnections, but it is what it is. Hopefully, either points go before the safety car or no points, because I know I got P2, but it probably will be only like half points or something. So yeah, a bit annoying, but yeah, I'm happy with my pace that I had today. Just bring it on to the next races.
Yeah, some people in the chat proposed like that they would redo this race on March the 19th where there was a break week. Would that be ideal, do you think?
I'm not sure if I'm free on that time, but hopefully I am. Hopefully I am, because I like Baku. I think I've got good pace there. Yeah, try and win that one.
Yeah, definitely a great track to commentate. Me and Flynn have really missed out on the
Yeah, pretty
opportunity with
much.
all
Yeah,
that desync. Yeah,
quite
but
difficult to
before you
commentate.
go, next race is at Spa. How do you feel about that track? Are you confident?
It's kind of an average track for me. I don't mind it. But there are some corners and curbs that are a bit deadly, like Puon and just the end of sector 1. Them corners can be like throw you off a bit, but I don't mind Belgium. I just hope to get good points there. Maybe another podium.
Yeah, well, good podium from you today. Obviously,
Thank you.
the desync issues didn't really
Was
help.
quite
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is
So, yeah,
everything.
thank you very
So,
much.
thank you for coming down. We'll see you in Spa,
Right.
where rain might be interesting.
Yeah.
That is that is everything for now. But yeah, good race today, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you. All right. Bye.
Cheers, Jake. Bye.
Bye. But yes, I believe that is everything, Tom.
Yeah.
Done and dusted. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. So from me personally, thank you to everyone that watched the stream today, even though it wasn't the greatest one that I've done and commentated before. I think Tom would highly agree with me there with the outcome of today's race, especially like you said, Tom,
Yeah.
with the desync.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to commentate though. Thanks for having me in Tier 7.
No worries. I bet you enjoyed your time. Like I said, apart from the desync though, because Tier 7 is
Yeah.
quite a nice and fun lobby to
Yeah.
do, and yeah, apart from the desync, it just got a little bit difficult today. So yeah, but we'll wrap it up for today, guys. We'll see you guys next week for Spa, which I'm highly recommending it to be raining. I think it's going to be wet for that
Very
race.
likely.
So
Yeah.
I'll catch you in the next one. Who knows? I might have Tom again. So Tom might be back. You never know. If not, then it will just be me. But I'll see you guys in the next one. But for now, take care and bye bye.
Bye-bye.